guys, and welcome back to Battlefront updates. In this video I will be going over in detail how the mechanics of the Walker Assault game mode works in SWTOR Wars Battlefront. Up until now I haven't really been able to spoil much gameplay details due to NDAs, but thanks to the gameplay shown yesterday through IGN's stream, I can now explain to you how the Walker Assault game mode actually works in pretty great detail. Most of you probably know the general idea of the game mode. The rebels has to destroy the AT-ATs and the Empire has to defend them, and that this is done by capturing uplinks and then calling in Y-wings to disable the AT-ATs shields. But how does this actually work, and how do you know which team that is actually winning? This can be pretty hard to understand if you're watching or playing the game for the first time.
Doing good, I hope. Are you guys winning?
Let's start off with the basics. Uplinks. These are the objectives that needs to be captured by the rebels and disabled by the Empire. As Sledgehammer says during the livestream, there is always 2 uplinks active at the same time that you can disable and capture. So the game starts off with the AT-ATs at the far back, and the battle for the uplinks starts right away. In the user interface at the top of the screen, you can track the progress of the AT-ATs as they slowly make their way closer to the shield generator. These 3 lines represent the phase where the uplinks are available. So when the AT-ATs are at the first third of their path, the first 2 uplinks are active. So what happens when you actually capture the uplinks? Well, as you can see in the gameplay, the circle around the uplink slowly starts to fill as soon as the rebels capture one of the uplinks. And when the circle fills up completely, it says locked in, and another Y-wing is added to the queue on top of the screen. When the Empire disables one of the uplinks, as we can see right here, the circle is reset and has to start over again when the rebels manages to activate it again. I did a rough calculation based on this gameplay showed during the stream yesterday, and it seems like it takes around 45 seconds for the circle to be completed and a Y-wing to be locked in. The player in the video never actually activates the objectives, as he seems to be ignoring the objectives completely, so we don't really get to see how fast it actually is to activate. But in the E3 gameplay, we can see this Imperial soldier crouching down and activating it quite fast. So it seems like activating and disabling it is very fast, but what takes time is actually protecting it so that the Y-wing can be locked in. So what's the next step? Well, when the AT-ATs get closer to the first dot in the line, we can see that a timer appears, usually when there is 2 minutes left, saying uplinks expiring. During these 2 minutes you can still capture and disable uplinks as usual, but when the timer is up, starts the next phase where the Y-wings are called in to disable the shields and give the rebels an opportunity to damage the walkers. And to make clear, you can only damage the AT-ATs during this time of the game. As you can see, during this phase the rebels get a clear message of Y-wings incoming, and after a short delay the timer starts to count down and you can attack the walkers. You also get a clear indicator on the HUD showing the position and health of both walkers during this phase. At this point the rebels simply have to unleash everything they have at the AT-ATs. So for how long does this timer last? Well, if you look at the 3 phases of the gameplay they showed during the livestream, we can see that during the first phase the rebels had 4 Y-wings and they got 50 seconds. During the second phase they had 3 Y-wings and got 40 seconds, and during the third and final phase they had 6 Y-wings and got 1 minute and 10 seconds. So judging by this, it seems like you always get a base of 10 seconds and then another 10 seconds added for each Y-wing you manage to lock in. And this is basically how the game is played for 3 repeated phases. Capture/disable uplinks, then defend/attack the AT-ATs, and the rebels win if they manage to take down the walkers before they reach the shield generator, and the Empire wins if the walkers survive the 3rd Y-wing bombardment. In the match they livestreamed, the rebels actually won with only a 7-second marginal, so it was very close to the Empire actually winning the game. As this match proved, the games can turn out to be very even, but as you can imagine, balancing a game mode like this is probably very hard, as it's not symmetrical like many other game modes are. I have a feeling we'll see a lot of tweaking for this game mode in terms of timers, damage and things like that. Well, anyways, that brings this video to an end. I hope you learned something new about the Walker Assault game mode, and if you guys enjoyed it and found it informative, make sure to share the video around. You can expect a lot more of these sort of videos when more gameplay is revealed that I can talk about, so stay tuned for that. I will see you guys soon again, and as always, thank you for watching and may the force be with you.